Okay, number one.
Shoot, I messed up. No.
Looks like we're given 47 degrees. So using 47 degrees and angle 1 together are supplementary. So subtracting 47 from 180 would leave me with 133. And then we can repeat that same process of creating straight lines and supplementary angles. So this would be 47. And then this would be 133 as well. And then they do tell us that A is parallel to B. So this line is parallel to this line. And that will tell me that all of these angles are corresponding. So angle 1 is 133. Angle 3 is 47. Angle 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Alright, number 2. Angle 5 is equal to 3x plus 12. And angle 4 is equal to 102. These are alternate interior angles, which tells me these are congruent. So I can set 3x plus 12 equal to 102. And then I can subtract 12 to both sides. And divide both sides by 3 to solve for x. So x is equal to 30. Number 3. Given E is parallel to F, angle 4 and angle 7 are given to us, and these two are same side interior angles, which tells me these are going to be supplementary. So 5x plus 18 plus 3x plus 2, so these two angles 4 and 7 added together should add up to 180.
What'd you get on the last test?
So this will leave me with 8x plus 20 equal to 180, and then I can subtract 20 from both sides to get 8x equal to 160. Divide both sides by 8, this will leave me with x is equal to 20. Alright, number 4 asks which lines are parallel. So far I have, if I just highlight all of the angles that are the same, I have 110 degrees right here, 110 degrees right here. And then if I highlight the lines that they use, so 110 over here uses this line, 110 over here uses this line, and this line. The two lines that are highlighted that look like they're parallel to each other are A and B. So parallel lines are A and B. And then explain is because these two are corresponding. The 110 degree angles are corresponding.
That means that this should go here. This should go here. That means that these two combined
Okay.
90 degrees.
Angles 1 and 3 are congruent, and these are corresponding. So this tells me that these two lines are parallel, which are lines A and B. So these two lines are parallel. A and B are parallel. Okay, angle 6 and 7 are supplementary. So it uses these two lines. And it does look like A and B will end up being parallel again. And then angle 5 is congruent to angle 10. So if I highlight these lines, I can see that these angles use line A, M, and N. So M and N will end up being parallel.
Oh, I know this.
Number 6, find the values of x, y, and z. These two angles are same side interior angles, which tells me that they are supplementary. In other words, add up to 180. So 3x plus 10 plus 2x plus 5 is going to be equal to 180. So combining like terms, I have 2x plus 3x, which is 5 x's in total. And plus 5 plus 10 is 15. Bring that 180 down. Subtract 15 from both sides.
English, do you speak it?
Okay, I'm not even touching the thing.
You see how they're cutting half?
If y'all speak loud enough, you can be in my recording for on level.
Wait, I have a question.
Can I be in the recording?
No. Okay, divide both sides by 5.
So you see, these are like, these are supplementary.
And this should leave me with
Add them together, they're
13 plus 20, 33. So x is equal to 33. And if I plug x back in here, this angle will give me 2 times 33 plus 5, which is going to be 71.
Because x is 33, and you plug this in, you get 109. How did you find the x?
And then this right angle and this angle are same side interior angles. So this entire angle should add up to 90, meaning if this much is 71, then this much must be 19. And then y and z are vertical angles. So y and z are both 19. Okay, number 7 here. Which one of these is incorrect? It looks like solution 2 tells me that these two angles are supplementary, and they're not because they are alternate interior angles. They must be congruent, not supplementary.
So, and this is corresponding to this. 109. And this.
Alright, classify the following side lengths of triangles as acute, right, or obtuse. So this is the one where we need to check and see if a squared plus b squared is bigger than c squared. This would give me an acute triangle. And then a squared plus b squared being less than c squared would give me an obtuse triangle. So this would leave me with c. Always remember c is your longest side or the biggest number. So here c would be 6, so I'll have 16 plus 25, and then 36. Looks like this is bigger, so this would leave me with an acute triangle. And then same thing for my other ones. This gives me 625 equal to 625. So this is a right triangle. This would give me 144 and 169 and 22 squared.
Yes.
22 squared would give me 484.
You're gonna see something interesting.
So 313 is going to be less than 484. This will tell me I have an obtuse triangle. Okay, and this would be 100 plus 576 equal to 676. So this is a right triangle.
And then this guy hold on. This guy pays
Alright, which of the following sets would not form a triangle?
There's no way no one has 30.
If we're just looking at creating triangles, then we're just looking at our largest number and seeing if our two smaller numbers add up to be bigger than our largest number. So this does make a triangle. These two are not bigger, so this does not. Largest number is bigger, so this makes a triangle. This also makes a triangle.
Do you want to sign my paper?
Do you know what your grade is?
No, 90 something.
You did.
What?
Shroom said that. Shroom is such a geek.
I'm just saying, past this is what we're doing.
Wait, no, it's not third period. It's 8th.
Oh,
it's
shoot. Sorry, I thought you were Cora for a second. You're an eighth. Oops.
Hold on, I don't get that. Yeah.
Thanks.
What's up, Michael? Michael. Michael. Michael.
Okay, let's see. So it would be B that does not form a triangle. Alright, number 10, we have an isosceles triangle as denoted by our congruent tick marks. This tells me that these bottom angles should be congruent as well. So out of 180 degrees total, a triangle is 180 degrees. I know a portion of it is 98 degrees. So I have 102 left, and this must be divided equally into these two angles. So both of these are 51. I think this meant to say y. Okay, find the value of x and the length of AC.
Let's use my picture they come up how they is. That's the worst.
So since we know these two angles are the same, then these two sides are the same because it's an isosceles triangle. So 2x plus 10 is equal to 20. Then we can subtract 10 from both sides. And then divide by 2 on both sides. So leave me with x is equal to 5. And then we can then plug that in for AC. This will leave me with AC is equal to 12.
The kid said the second time they 1v1.
Alright, number 12, a triangle adds up to 180 degrees. So 38 plus 32 plus x is equal to 180.
Was that? It looks weird. I feel like it's not.
So 70 plus x is equal to 180. This must be 110. If we subtract 70 from both sides, you'll get x is equal to 110. Alright, and then this last page, we have our exterior angle theorem, also known as EAT. It means my two angles inside of this triangle that are not next to this angle on the outside. So as long as it's not this blue angle, it will add to be equal to the other one. So 60 plus x is equal to 110. Subtract 60 from both sides. So x is equal to 50.
Where's green?
Let's go, I'll probably hit. This one hit.
Alright, number 14, same thing. We have our two inside angles added up equal to our outside angle. You can solve for x by adding 20 to both sides and subtract x from both sides. This will leave me with 4x is equal to 100. Then we can divide by 4 on both sides, where x is equal to 25. And then if we want to find angle ACD, that would be this angle right here. We can plug x back in. X is 25. So 5 times 25 minus 20 leaves me with 105. Alright, and then our last question. Find each angle. A triangle adds up to 180 degrees. So I can add up all of these angles. X plus 3x plus x plus 40.
Progression's too slow.
And that should be equal to 180. So combine all of my x's.
I'm stuck in a forgotten.
Looks like I have 5 x's in total.
I fell into the well.
And then subtract 40 from both sides.
I fell into the well.
This will leave me with 140 equal to 5x. And then divide by 5 on both sides. So x is equal to 28. It says to find each angle, so if I plug in x into each one of these, angle S would be 28, angle R would be 84, and angle T would then be 68. That should be it for your review. Please go back and pause or rewind if you need to.